こそ安住へ。君だけに、ただ君だけに。
And yes, it's soon Valentine's Day, and as you may know in Japan, it's quite an institution. So I thought it was a perfect timing to get ready. それでは皆さん、本日のテーマは恋愛に関する簡単な言葉のご紹介したいと思います。Hi everyone and welcome to Sammy's Bento to make Japan and Japan spirit a little closer to you. But before we start, if it's not already done, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel just below to be sure to see all the next videos. And a little thumb up will be great as well. ありがとね。It is no secret that the Japanese charm, men or women, goes beyond Japan's borders. And there are a lot of international couples and marriages with Japanese people. Even if we notice a small decrease in general in last 20 years, we still notice an increase for Japanese Western couples, including plus 3% in the case of Japanese women and Western men couples. I know that there are already a lot of videos that either deal with love in Japan or expression of love in Japan. Here we will address more specifically phrases and expressions that can either help you to approach people for whom you feel something, or simply more generally to enhance the initial phases of your relationship. And now I think you know me, I have decided again to illustrate my words with Japanese dramas in chronological order, from the encounter to the declaration. So don't skip stages. Again, this is a mainstream format, so I won't explain the grammar behind each sentence, even though sometimes I might provide some explanation for some points that deserve clarification. Okay, now let's start with the first situation. You have an acquaintance that you like quite well and that you meet again by chance.
どっかで会ったことあります？
どっかで会ったことあります？どっかで会ったことがあります？ Or the more polite way, どこかで会ったことありますか？ Or the following variation.
ごめんなさい。
お、
びっくりした。こんなとこで会うなんて。
ね
あ、ごめんなさい、びっくりした。こんなところで会うなんて。あ、ごめんなさい、びっくりした。こんなところで会うなんて。By the way, for Japanese students, なんて is very used in Japanese to express the surprise in general. For instance, when you want to say, I'm just kidding, you would just say, なんてね. And now that you've become closer each other, there's an opportunity to ask his or her contact details politely.
よかったら連絡先聞いてもいいですか？
よかったら連絡先聞いてもいいですか？よかったら連絡先聞いてもいいですか？ And now the next stage to express to her or him that you would like to meet again. ぜひまた近いうちにお会いできたら嬉しいです。ぜひまた近いうちにお会いできたら嬉しいです。And now the same phrase but a little less formal. ぜひまた会えたらいいね。And now next phrases.
もしよかったら今夜一緒にお食事でもいかがですか？
もしよかったら今夜一緒にお食事でもいかがですか？ Even if it's better of course to avoid arriving late in Japan, especially for a date, here is a little phrase that can help you.
ごめん遅くなって。ごめんね、もう仕事全然終わんなくて。
ごめん遅くなって仕事が全然終わらなくて。仕事が全然終わらなくて。
今更だけどさ、リコちゃんは彼氏とかいるの？
今更だけど、リコさんは彼氏いるの？たけしさんは彼女いるの？
昨日はありがと
こっちこそ楽しかった。また今度デートしようね、日曜日。やっ そんなの待てない。
昨日ありがとう。こっちこそ楽しかった。また今度デートしようね。or slightly more polite
楽しかったです。
本当ですか？
ええ。
楽しかったです。And to finish, to declare that you're burning for that special someone. So, for saying I love you in Japanese, I have gathered pretty much all expressions by order of power in the feelings. 好き、好きだよ。大好き、大好きだよ。愛してる、愛してるよ。
あなたが好き。好きよ。大好きよ。
あなたが好きだよ。好きだよ。大好きだよ。And here is a little example of domyoji.
好きだからだよ。お前が好きだ。
We might first think that Japanese people don't have too much expression for showing love, and it is true if we refer to our Western standards. In Japan, we don't use too much the word aishiteru, the literal translation for I love you in Japanese, which is seen to be too direct and too powerful. And the little information, actually many Japanese never used it in their whole life. Japanese people will rather show that through manners or gestures, or by indirect phrases, which are just as meaningful and full of feelings for them. And then comes all the indirect phrases to express your feelings to the chosen one of your heart. Here are some examples. 恋しい、恋しい。I miss you. 完全にあなたに夢中です。完全にあなたに夢中です。
惚れてるよ。
惚れてるよ。惚れてるよ。And a little bonus for those who are already well advanced in their relationship, the marriage proposal. You will notice that in Japanese, the sentence will not be a question, but rather a polite order. But of course, the other person is still free to answer yes or no.
マキコさん、君を一生大事にする。だから僕と結婚してください。
And that's all for this video. Thank you very much for watching until the end. It's true that it was a little express love guide from the encounter to the marriage, but hey, love doesn't wait, does it? Anyhow, I hope you've learned things to live your Japanese love as serenely as possible. And now, question of the day. What is your favorite expression when you date in Japan? Tell me in the comment below. And if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel, giving me a thumb up, and sharing this video to all your social networks. That would be great. And now I tell you rendezvous very soon for next video that I'm sure you will love. Until then, o genki de, ja ne!